What's the biggest mistake you've made that you learned a valuable life lesson from?
I went to the studio with no pants on. That was a big, big problem for everybody except for me. No, I'm just kidding. Your face was like, wait, really?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe that some people get uptight about that. Like,
Um,
don't be wearing shorts here.
I
I don't know.
feel like I wished I had known the proper way to audition when I first started, as opposing to my biggest problem was I'm a perfectionist. It's part of being on the spectrum. It has to be freaking perfect. And I didn't realize, like with the little intro thing we did today, I don't have to read it verbatim. It does not have to be perfect. And if I mess up, just freaking keep going. Don't act like you didn't even make a mistake. Don't say, oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me do that again. You know how you don't get cast back? If every time you mess up, go, oh man, sorry, sorry. Because all it shows is a lack of confidence and a lack of experience and just shows like you don't really know what you're doing. Even if you do, it's going to look like you don't. So to have that confidence and don't apologize, just keep freaking going. Or just say, hey, can I do one more of those? And just keep doing it. Because you're human. And once I understood that I don't have to be picky until I get the job. If I haven't got the job yet, that's when you're supposed to have fun with it. A lot of people are not having fun with the auditions. They're just reading them and they're just line reading them. They're not having any fun. It's most of the job, guys. If it's not fun, then you're not enjoying your job anymore. It's going to start feeling like work. And if you want to make this career, it shouldn't feel like work. It should feel like fun. You should enjoy yourself. When I do auditions, I have a great freaking time because I'm coming up with crazy, funny stuff or interesting or cool stuff that they probably were never thinking of because I started realizing that all the programming of trying to do it perfect and trying to do it right and reading the lines and trying to get through the whole take with no mistakes and not having to edit anything or all the little things that my brain used to think going through an audition when I realized like just be yourself. Once you understand the character, be yourself, make it feel natural, make it feel real, do it the way you feel it, and then and you could do more than one take. Do one where you just have freaking fun with it. Just do whatever the heck you want. There's no rule. I mean, unless they specifically write down no slates, no, only one take. Like if they're very specific in their audition, give them what they want. But if they're just a standard audition, like here, send this in, here's how you label it, freaking do your thing. Don't just try to do it because 90% of people are going to do what you're thinking about doing. They're going to read it exactly the way it's written. They're going to be so stickler about that voiceover description. They're going to get 90 people out of 100 that are going to do the same thing. And I bet the top 10 people who do something different than they did and didn't put so much effort into being perfect and making it sound exactly like what's written and doing exactly what the voice does, those are the guys that are going to get whittled down to the one that gets hired. That's the way it happens every time.
Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate it. It's good
Yeah,
advice.
it took me freaking 10 years to understand that. I can't even imagine how much more work I could have gotten or how much further in my career I would have gotten if I had understood that ahead of time. But it's not about being perfect. It's not about reading it exactly the way it's written and trying to be just so polished and professional. They don't want polished professionals. I don't know if you saw auditions lately. Guy, real, next door, not a storyteller, not a professional, not commercial sounding, not commercially. That's actually a word they use now. They tack on dash E at the end of commercial. That's the opposite. That's the opposite of what I do. It's got to be casual, unless it's very specifically like for a joke. They're doing a fake movie trailer. They want it to sound like a real movie trailer. So when you're in on the joke, you understand. But if it's just an open, normal audition, don't do it the way everybody else does.
What's the best advice you've ever received?
But the worst thing they can do is say no. The worst thing that they could, they're not, nobody out there, no client is going that I know of is going to put a gun to your head or put you in a noose if you don't do the voice right. You just won't get the job. The end. That's the worst that can possibly happen to you. So freaking go for it, man. Don't be afraid. Just freaking do it.